World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945, involving most of the world's nations, including all of the great powers. It was the most extensive and deadliest war in history, with an estimated 50 million to 85 million fatalities. The origins of World War II can be traced back to the Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I. The treaty imposed harsh reparations on Germany, and as a result, Germany experienced economic hardship and political instability in the 1920s and 1930s. The Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, rose to power in Germany in 1933 and began to aggressively expand its territory through military conquest. In 1939, Hitler invaded Poland, and Britain and France declared war on Germany. The war quickly spread, with Germany invading Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. Italy, Japan, and the Soviet Union also became involved in the war, forming the Axis powers. The United States entered the war after Japan's surprise attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. The war was fought on several fronts, including Europe, Africa, and Asia. The European theater of the war was marked by a series of key battles, including the Battle of Stalingrad, the Battle of Kursk, and the D-Day invasion of Normandy. In Africa, the North African Campaign saw Allied forces, led by British General Bernard Montgomery, fight against German General Erwin Rommel. In the Pacific, the Allies fought against Japan in battles such as the Battle of Midway and the Battle of Okinawa. The war had a significant impact on civilian populations, as well. The Holocaust, which was carried out by the Nazis, resulted in the genocide of 6 million Jews, as well as millions of other ethnic and religious minorities. Civilians in many countries also suffered from air raids, bombings, and forced relocation. The war finally came to an end in 1945, after the Allies successfully invaded Germany and forced its surrender. The United States dropped atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which led to Japan's surrender and the end of the war. World War II had far-reaching consequences, including the establishment of the United Nations, the division of Germany into two separate countries, the start of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, and the rise of the United States as a global superpower. It also led to significant technological advancements, such as the development of jet aircraft, radar, and the atomic bomb. In conclusion, World War II was a devastating conflict that impacted the entire world. Its causes can be traced back to the Treaty of Versailles and the economic and political instability in Europe in the 1920s and 1930s. The war was fought on several fronts and resulted in the loss of millions of lives, including civilians. Its impact can still be felt today, with the establishment of international organizations like the United Nations and the rise of the United States as a global superpower.